Hi there, I'm Walt Gollender, and you're watching the Joe Shenman Variety Show. Tonight, we're going to take you back some 60 years to 1952 as you enjoy the best of the original Four Aces. That's our dog, Gypsy. Would you believe that Gypsy was the mascot of the Four Aces? Right here, we're looking at my signature jacket, and people say, we always see you wearing that jacket, and I say, yes, you will. In fact, I'll be buried in this jacket, but I let people know that I'm involved as the world historian with the Four Aces. Since 1952, I have the largest library of Four Aces clippage in the world, and you're going to see some of that on the award-winning Josephine show coming up in the near future. Joey Van, the original lead singer of the Duprees, who I had the great pleasure of managing back in 1974 to 75, and I am the world historian on the Four Lovers, the group that preceded the Four Seasons, and there's so much more we can say about that through our music store, Yesterday's Treasures, and what's coming up next. We're here in Joe Shenman. Actually, I call her Josephine Shenman. We're here in Joe Shenman's studio, apartment, hideaway, chateau, retreat, and animal shelter. And this animal is Gypsy Rose so-and-so. And this dog is from a shelter, and people say that I shall be going into a shelter in the very near future. So much for the dog. Actually, it's not a dog. This is one of those items that Josephine picked up at Yesterday's Treasure. This is actually a lifelike puppet. I put my little knobby fingers into the back, like Edgar Bergen and his Charlie McCarthy, and I make the little puppet move. Watch this. Hello, how are you doing? And he licks my little dry lips. And I can make the puppet go forward, and you don't see my lips moving, and you don't see Gypsy Rose's lips moving. All right, you can pick up something like this. This is the bending dog. This, of course, is the paw-waving dog, all purchased at a low discount at Yesterday's Treasures on Stuyvesant Avenue in Union, New Jersey. Yep, darn if it doesn't look like a real dog. But as you can see, it's got all springs for the puppet dog. I bet I fooled a lot of you out there into thinking it's a real dog. No, it's a puppet dog that works with my fingers. But I've done enough of that routine. Video. Video is the way that we save memories from the past for enjoyment in the future. And now we're going to be looking at some rare Four Aces footage. I can hear the Four Aces singing. I can feel the puppet crawling away. And we're going to be looking at rare clippage. Ow. We're going to be looking at rare film clips of the dog, the Four Aces, and what I've accumulated over the years. So, Josephine, executive producer, I'm about to lose my thumb here. Let's look at the original Four Aces. And I emphasize original Four Aces because these are not the fellas that are out there right now with the legal aces, but have never had any contribution to a hit record. That's the group that you see doing the oldie shows, as other groups are out there who have had no relation, no musical relation to the songs they sing, but it's a night out in the park. The price is right, but you want the real guys? Take a look at this. Yes. Let's take a look at a 1954 short subject of the Four Aces out there in Hollywood, California, in a short subject for Universal called The Four Aces Sing. And here they are with the gang that sang Heart of My Heart. Here it comes now, Mr. Dog, or Mrs. Dog.
Try Tell me why. Thank you very much, and welcome to Club 4 Aces. We'd like to get to a real wonderful old-timer that we do hope that many of you will remember. Heart of My Heart. Heart of my heart, I love that melody. Heart of my heart brings back a memory. When we were kids on the corner of the street, we were rough and ready guys, but oh how we could harmonize. Heart of my heart meant friends were dearer then. Too bad we had to part. I know a tear would glisten if once more I could listen to that gang that sang Heart of My Heart. Come on now, let's everybody sing. Heart of my heart. I love that melody. I love that melody. Heart of my heart. Heart of my heart. Brings back a memory. Brings back a memory. When we were kids. When we were on the corner of the street. We were rough and ready guys. We were rough and ready guys. But oh how we could harmonize. Heart of my heart. And friends were dearer then. Friends were dearer then. Too bad we had to part. Too bad we had to part. I know a tear would glisten. I know a tear would glisten. If once more I could listen. If once more I could listen to that gang that sang Heart of my heart, of my heart. To that gang that sang Heart of my heart, of my heart. Thank you very, very much. We'll be back in just a few moments, but in the meantime, we'd like you to meet a very sweet young lady and one of our very dear friends, Miss Karen Chandler. So long, hope we'll meet again someday. Hope that maybe then you'll say, darling, I was wrong. So long, though you leave me here to cry, it can never be goodbye. We'll just say so long. So long, hope we'll meet again someday, someday. Hope that maybe then you'll say, darling, I was wrong. So long, though you leave me here to cry, it can never be goodbye, goodbye. We'll part and say so long.
All right, you've seen the Four Aces in a nightclub setup, the Four Aces nightclub, such as it was. And now we go to a 1958 movie called The Big Beat, with a lot of big record stars of that time period. But we're interested only in the history of the Four Aces. And let's go to the big screen monitor and take a look at your own screens for the Four Aces singing their last major recording of Take My Heart, written by Al Alberts, the late Al Alberts. Take My Heart, it's 1958.
Green Ender.